High stakes. We are getting started. I don't know why, but I was told to put audio for Fault on Fnzzy. Okay, that's why. Understandable. God, when I woke up today, it wasn't what I was expecting. But I'm glad it happened. So this is Vault. We have 57 seconds of Vault of Shrek. But then once we how do I commentate this? But once Vault's over, we're gonna see some ABH, that is the movement in this game. Accelerated backwards hopping. You're gonna see them jump out of the portal and turn around. And by doing that, they're gonna gain a lot of speed. Valve tried to patch bunny hopping by making you get negative speed when you go too fast. So the negative speed translates to backward speed. Pretty quickly, you're gonna see Msushi is going to fall behind here a bit because he's gonna be going for a button save glitch on this button. I'll explain that in 01. There's more time when they're both doing it. While Fnzzy's going straight for the elevator. You see, he enters the elevator about 107. While Msushi is able to fail it. Never mind. Putting Msushi actually not in the lead, but behind a bit.
This aperture science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized.
So very unfortunate for Msushi. But here we're going to see BSG again, hopefully successfully from Fnzzy. This one, the one in 00 saves about 1 second. This one saves about 12, I believe. So what happens is by putting the radio on the button, stepping on, and then save loading a ton, and then stepping off, you actually cause the game to not count the frame where you step off the button, while the radio pushes you off, and the button gets stuck down. Both of them getting it there. That's the more important BSG. But Fnzzy is in the lead. You also see that Fnzzy's timer is significantly ahead now due to BSG. And we just sit here and wait. So, in just a second, you're going to see both of them pick up the portal gun and shoot a portal at a wall and then save load. What this does, it puts them in a state called save glitch. Where save glitch, it separates your camera from your body. So Fnzzy's going to save load there, and his camera stays in the same place, but his body goes through the portal. So he's shooting portals at... Never mind. He's not getting save glitch. Giving Msushi time to catch up. Shooting portals at seemingly random spots, it allows him to skip the O2 elevator. Msushi gets it first try, assuming he can finish the next start. Yep, does get it. Quick peek at portals. Msushi does catch up. I think that puts him in the lead, even though their timers are very out of sync. So you're going to see pretty clearly what's happening here a little bit by getting the save glitch again on this corner. You can walk through the door because the game doesn't quite know where your body is, or doesn't. Your body isn't quite where your camera is. Allows you to walk through the door. Although Msushi falling out of bounds there. Twice. Not really using this time to catch up. So Fnzzy exiting the elevator at 3:13. You can use that to judge the time difference.
Our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
Fnzzy doing that one more time, preserving save glitch through the elevator. Msushi about 4 seconds behind.
We will stop enhancing the truth in 3.
Yeah, both players have textures in their games, actually. Msushi has a custom portal gun. You can see when he gets in the elevator, he has a custom elevator. Fnzzy, though, Fnzzy went a little bit overboard with it. There's some pretty good ones in here. The custom textures are pretty funny in some players' games. Notably, you see Good to Go in chat. Good to Go has a Thanos car on his cube. So 06 here, doing a quick fling to the end. You saw Fnzzy did it perfectly, and Msushi did it just fine as well. Another one in 07 here. Pretty simple stuff, no fancy save glitch or anything.
Alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
And then Msushi, see if he can get it as well. Easy stuff.
Please note that we have added a consequence.
That was some quick ABH from Fnzzy there. Gonna jump onto this, you're gonna fall into the goo, and then get hit by the orb. Not a good day for Fnzzy. giving Msushi plenty of time to catch up, it seems. Entering the elevator at about 43. Msushi going for ABH over Goo, not quite getting the hot pattern he needs. If you do some good ABH there, you can get directly over the Goo. And Msushi in the lead by about 4 seconds now. 3 or 4. There is a glitches category for this game, which you can find the rules on speedrun.com. Fnzzy's shooting the portal under the door there, and if you shoot it not directly in the center pretty much, the door won't fizzle the portal. Both players pretty good at it. Get right under the door. Skip the entire map. So you can see Msushi also has a custom elevator there. Pretty fancy. I believe made by Calbeck, if I'm not mistaken. So Fnzzy here, holding S to do what's called an AFH. Holding S in this game, the game thinks you're going backwards and gives you speed. Fnzzy getting kinda door launch, but not good enough door launch. Msushi as well, it looks like. Door launch, if you AFH just perfectly, you can launch off the door and get right to the exits. He's about 7 seconds. I think both players got a medium one, which means they actually lost time from it. But Msushi definitely noticeably ahead now. You're gonna get the dual portal gun here, which allows for some pretty crazy save glitches to occur. Starting off with this one in 11-12. By 11-12, I mean just skipping 12 completely, right to the end. A newer strat found since the tournament started. Both players starting a little bit. Msushi actually having to reload. Looks good this time. Does manage to get all the shots. And enters the elevator. Let's see 13. Let's see if they both go for the... Yep, both going to go for the save glitch here. Very short save glitch, just 3 quick shots, and then into the elevator. Saves about a second over the legacy strat. Legacy strat being to grab the cube and bring it into the room, throw it onto the button. But a little bit faster, so a lot of players go for it. And then 14, one of the shortest maps in the game. The shortest puzzle in the game, at least. Quick fling up to the end. That's it. That was 14. You blink and you miss it. Although you might see it again on a Msushi screen. We will see it again, actually. Not quite lining up out of the elevator there, but it does get it. 15 here is the first big, long, I guess you have 11-12, but it's a pretty long save glitch here. You can see the camera get pretty distorted coming up. Cameras, you didn't really see it for that long, but cameras turn sideways. Pretty good 15 for Fnzzy, actually. Very quickly done. When you shoot your portals in random directions, that is save glitch. That is, they save load on the edge of a portal and it displaces their body from their camera. So what they're shooting at is actually on the other side of a portal that you can't see. Msushi also finishing up 15 there. While Fnzzy here is doing 16. Save glitch to the end. He's going to preserve this turret. So if you play this game, you know in 16 the turrets will activate the buttons, whereas 17, the next map, involves the companion cube, which is the only cube in the level. However, if you can get to the end of the turret from 16, the turrets will activate the button in 17 as well.
Well done, Android.
So Fnzzy managed to preserve the turret under the elevator there, so she can try to do the same if you can make it there. If Fnzzy is in the save glitch state still, has the turret under the elevator ready to go. He shoots a portal on that wall, and then into the room next to the button. It's a very difficult strafe here. Msushi preserved the turret as well, it looks like. See the turret right there? Fnzzy having to go through the portal to grab it. Very slow there, but does get it. Puts it on the button. Falls it off the button. Very unfortunate. That turret is not playing nice for Fnzzy. And Fnzzy dies to the orb. Has to redo this entire shot, but does get it this time. A little bit faster now. Msushi perfectly done. Turret on the button, no trouble there. And Msushi pulling ahead not only in time, but also on the video.
You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Msushi with a pretty good 17 there. I didn't see a lot of it because I was watching Fnzzy, but that's a good sign. It's pretty quick. Another long save glitch from 18. You might see 2 different variants of it. There's a lot of ways to do the save glitch.
The enrichment center
Msushi having a bit of trouble finding his lineups, taking a few times for each shot. Although, Fnzzy not doing much better. Both players finishing up. You have to wait for GLaDOS to finish talking, so we're gonna get right into the elevator for both of them, though. I don't blame Fnzzy because he has some pretty good elevator textures.
Certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
Then we're going to see 19. This is actually the shortest map in the game due to no elevator at the end of it. And due to a trick called lag. Lag stands for large angle glitch. So you're going to see Msushi shooting a portal on the slanted surface, walking up, shooting a portal, and it kind of teleports him to another location. It's like a wrong warp. I believe it has to do with getting stuck. Msushi dies, actually. It's fortunate. He's getting stuck while your player's in a slanted state. You're going to see it happen again on Fnzzy's screen. And then again on Msushi's. On this panel here. To get right to the end of the map. Msushi stuck out of bounds, a little low and to the left. Fnzzy gets it on one of his attempts. Msushi a little bit too low that time. Fnzzy entering EOO. Not going to go for the save glitch here. There's a new save glitch strat. I believe Msushi is going to go for it. While Fnzzy opting to take the slightly slower, about 5 seconds slower legacy route. Legacy means no save glitch. A quick movement here, quick portal shots. Fnzzy going pretty fast through EOO. While Msushi going for the save glitch, you see. Having a bit of trouble. This is the hard part here for Msushi. Does get it though. And almost catches up on the screen. Although do note, Msushi is still ahead on the timer. Very well with me going for the EO1 save glitch here coming up. Fnzzy in the save glitch state now. Lining up his portal shots. A very difficult, precise save glitch. Very easy to mess up. Fnzzy going pretty quickly though. Finding his lineups, and that looks good. Right into the low trigger, what you want to see. Gonna go for AAG. Msushi not quite at low trigger. Does make it. AAG is a variant. It's the same thing as large angle glitch, but with an acute angle. Msushi gets a first try. Is he gonna get door trolled? He does not, it seems. Well, not great movement there. Saw Fnzzy actually reloaded a couple times after making AAG due to the door getting trolled, the door opening, which is known as the door troll. Msushi with both his AAGs on point, bringing the turret into the GLaDOS room, using it to knock the cores off of GLaDOS. To grab all the cores as they fall off all at once. And then do an edge glitch. It's a save glitch, but without the saving. You can do it while you're stuck in that portal. Next to the incinerator. Shoot the turret, the cores. Can't speak. Into the incinerator at 11:38 from Msushi.
Despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is
So let me
my heart.
mark that
Maybe
here.
you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I
Msushi
guess
finishing
we
at
both know
11:38.
that isn't going to happen.
Fnzzy almost finishing as well.
Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying
Let's say low
surprise.
12 it's gonna seem. 12:09 maybe. Yep. 12:09 from Fnzzy. We're gonna get right into game 2. Let's set up. Cool, we're ready for next racing series. Awesome. Looks like we're gonna go right into a game 2, so counting down once stream catches up. We'll be heading off back into the vault. Back for 57 more glorious seconds of waiting. Everyone's favorite part. But Msushi does take game 1. Meaning if he wins the next game, Fnzzy's out of the tournament and Msushi gets to move on. A lot of the run is breaking the game as many ways as possible, but that is a way to play it. We're going to use Fnzzy's audio again. So just a note, looking at the bracket here, we're going to see Msushi and Fnzzy, the winner of this race, is going to be moving on to play Connor Ace, who's currently ranked 2 in inbounds in the losers bracket. Connor, who lost to Zeta, I think earlier this week, if I'm not mistaken. So we're moving on to near the end of the bracket. Very exciting stuff. While in the winners finals, we're gonna have Zeta and Lambda Lord play off. Don't know if that's scheduled yet, but it'll be very exciting. I'll check at the end of the race for sure.
The portal will open in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
My video's being weird, so it's hard to commentate when I can't see. Give me a second.
Please place the weighted storage cube
There we go.
on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Maybe. Still having trouble. Let me try one more time.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grid, which may,
there we go. That's better. Sorry, my video went frozen for a second. I'm not sure why. We're back on O2. Good to see some more simple save glitches here with the single portal gun.
Very good.
See, Fnzzy had trouble with it last time. Looks like he is saved with it this time. First try. What you want to see? Does not get the portal, Pika portal there. Has to go back and try it again. See if Msushi can have better luck. Not quite. Not much better. But does get it. A 4 walking through the door here.
You're doing quite well.
Save glitch is pretty wacky. Msushi fell out of bounds like twice here, so let's see if he can fix that mistake. I don't think either runner is very happy with their runs last time. Msushi getting that in one try. And pretty quick 05 from Fnzzy.
Test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will start enhancing the truth in 3, 2,
6, 7, one of the few maps in the game without save glitch left. Just the same thing. Which is the same strat in glitchless as well. Other than obviously ABH is a glitch. It is not allowed, but the general fling is the same in every category.
Can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful. Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to...
The speed boost Fnzzy did with the camera, I'm not sure what it's called, because I don't actually run this game very often. I did mostly just commentate it, about the game. But it's just it's a known glitch. It's not very useful for the advanced run at least.
Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an
See, Msushi is not going to have a very good hot pattern for ABH over Go. Has to again go for the strat. Fnzzy failed it a couple times and failed to wait a couple times, but this time does get it.
That any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience. The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test...
Another clean 09 from Fnzzy.
Make no attempt to solve it.
Both players actually a pretty clean 09's last run. Although Msushi does not quite get the portal where he wants it. Shell can't quite fit through that. That looks better though. Third try is a charm. Let's see if we can get some better... Fnzzy fell into the pit a few times here on 10. And then again got partial door launch, but not great.
Is conserved between portals. In layman's terms,
See if Msushi can get a door launch.
speedy thing comes out.
Msushi gets door launch. There we go. That's what we like to see here. Saving 7 seconds. Looks very excited about that one. You see he gets flung right up into the elevator. Good time for Baku to join, this seems. Door launch, a very inconsistent trick. Msushi probably very happy about that one.
As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact.
So we can see Fnzzy closing the elevator doors at 6:03. Let's see where he is compared to Msushi when he gets in there. Msushi is just barely ahead. 6:01.
Now that you are in control of
Quick save glitch from Fnzzy.
This next test could take a very long
Msushi
time.
just a little bit behind his splits. Minor splits are the world record.
Feel free to pass out. An intubation
Although,
associate
not getting
will
save
be
glitch not gonna help with
dispatched
that.
to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
One of the reasons a lot of people won't go for the save glitch 13 is sometimes you just don't get stuck in that portal.
All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma leaking portal technology must be
No
informed
14
that
fails so
they
far.
may
Let's see if we can get
applicable
some clean
regulatory
14s yet again.
compliance issues. No
Looks
further
good.
compliance information
Right to the
is
elevator.
required or will be provided.
Both players are extremely close. Anything can happen for sure in these later maps in the game. Long save glitches, a lot can go wrong. And due to the save glitch state, there's not always, you can't always quick save for every shot, so. Fnzzy shoots the portal pretty far away, but is able to make the strafe into the elevator. Good strafing from Fnzzy. Msushi's, well, right into the elevator. Good 15 on both parts. 16, you saw it. Fnzzy did a portal bump there. He shot a portal at the ceiling and another one in the same spot. What that is, I didn't explain it last time, is the portal, the orange portal will try to place at the same spot as the blue portal, which is an invalid location. So it's tried to bump it over and bumps it through the wall into the next room.
Well done, Android.
So
The
Fnzzy was a pretty good
Enrichment
16
Center
there,
once again
getting the
reminds
turret
you
right out of the
that
elevator.
Android
Nothing
Hell
going wrong.
is a real place where you
Let's see if
will be
Msushi got the
sent
same
at
luck.
the
That turret
first
this
sign.
is a little wonky. It does go in though.
The vital
Msushi with another good
apparatus
16.
will deliver a weighted
Msushi had a very good 17 last time. Fnzzy did not. But Fnzzy this time,
one.
first try.
You did it.
What you want to see.
The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However,
Right into the incinerator.
you euthanized your faithful companion cube.
It's usually
more
going for a
quickly
button
than
save
any
glitch here.
test subject
By
on
dropping the
record.
turret and then picking back up the save
Congratulations.
loading, you can actually get the button stuck down there. Both players seem about even though, although Msushi did do BSG, so it does put him ahead. Go see 18 save glitch. Both players a little bit of trouble, nothing too bad though. Just
The
a couple
Enrichment
small
Center
time losses
is
with these
required
shots.
to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Very good from
Well
Fnzzy.
done. Be advised that the next
And
test
Msushi as well.
requires exposure to
Almost done.
uninsulated electrical pulse
And
that may be
there we go.
dangerous under certain conditions. For more
Yeah, Msushi just
information,
barely ahead
please
here,
attend an enrichment
but
center
19 could change
electrical
everything.
safety
Msushi,
seminar.
I believe, got third try double lag. I don't know what time Fnzzy got. But double lag, a very precise trick, can I've seen it ruin many, many runs on PB or world record pace.
Welcome to the final test. When you are
Right there,
done,
the first lag is
you will
pretty
have
easy
to
for most of the top runners.
in the equipment recovery
Right there,
area.
setting up for double lag.
Enrichment center
See if we can get it.
regulations require both hands to
Fnzzy
be
right into EO1. EOO, I mean. See if Msushi can have the same luck. And he does. So we're going right into EOO for the save glitch. Let's see if he can use the save glitch to make up some time over Fnzzy. Pushes lead even further. Pay attention to these times. Fnzzy's gonna head in there about 9:57. Msushi fails the save glitch, falls out of bounds. Again out of bounds. Might not be saving any time with the save glitch. He's probably gonna lose time with the save glitch.
You know that, right?
Fnzzy setting up the save glitch here.
People, don't end up here.
EO1. Well, Msushi is a second behind, entering EO1, I mean, at 9:58. Although Fnzzy can't find that shot, has to reload, redo the save glitch, putting Msushi ahead, assuming he can get it.
Can you hear me?
This is extremely tight. Any mistakes can change the course of the race. Msushi can't find that last shot. He's going to opt to go right here and go for the loading screen. Load trigger. He does hit it. Let's see some AAGs. Fnzzy feeling him. Fnzzy having a lot of trouble with his first AAG in particular, getting door trolled multiple times. And again, getting door trolled. Msushi getting both AAGs first try, I believe, last race. Does fail this time. But does get it. Fnzzy's still on it. Msushi in the lead on the camera as well as with the timer. So if he can get a good GLaDOS fight, and that would secure his place.
The only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess
Msushi gonna finish at the low 11, 11:05-ish.
You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you.
Maybe not quite 5, maybe 6 or 7. Oh, 11:06.
Isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in.
I think we have Msushi. Congratulations.
No.
No.
You, congratulations.
Aw, shucks. Not sure what I did, but thank you. So that second race was a lot better than that first race.
Yeah, just a tad.
Just a tad. You were a second behind going into EO1.
A set what?
You were 1 second behind going into
Hello.
EO1. Behind Fnzzy. Hi.
GG.
A good
GG.
game.
That second race, you were 1 second ahead of Msushi Fnzzy going into EO1.
I was 10 seconds ahead of PB after EO1.
What
EOL.
did you do, Fnzzy? Fnzzy.
I Jonah it.
AAG. Yeah, and you failed EO1 save glitch into AAG.
I failed EO1 safe glitch once and then I Jonah it.
Yeah. F in the chat for that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very good run.
Oh yeah, because
And
that
then-
second run for me,
of course, carried by door launch.
yeah, I got door launch, which is rare, but it was going into escape. It was on 1040 pace, so
Yeah.
I was happy about that. But then the
Okay.
escapes suck.
They really do. They really do be like that.
Yeah, same thing. It's actually more than I expected, 10 seconds ahead at some point.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty good. If you keep playing, you're in for a fat PB.
Ha!
Haha.
Haha, playing
I
the
haven't
game,
played in a month or so.
I believe. But
Yeah.
so Msushi, you won this race, which means you're playing Connor Ace,
Hey.
the matchup that did not get to happen in the winners bracket.
Well,
How do you
I
feel
don't.
about it?
I'm not very versed when it comes to logic, but if I do the table out correctly, if CRISPR is greater than Msushi and Connor Ace is greater than CRISPR, then that means Connor Ace is greater than Msushi by the transitive property.
That
However,
is true.
Connor Ace's name is not CRISPR, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna dive
That's
in head first, and I'm gonna send him back. I'm gonna send him back to Cluster Truck.
So, would you say that you're a team straight or team gay? I mean,
Oh, honestly, memes aside, I don't know which team is which.
team
I don't
gay
know.
is Alex.
I mean, yeah, but isn't the joke supposed to be that Connor's gay?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that the joke is that it's team gay versus team straight. I don't know. Team gay I know is Alex.
I'm not convinced. All I know is that Alex is going to destroy Good to Go.
Understandable.
Unrelated to GDQ.
Unrelated to GDQ. Any final words, you guys?
Yeah.
Good game.
Good one.
Can I get a Fnzzy YYYY in the chat?
You absolutely can.
Oh, hell yeah, hold on. There you
So
go.
if you guys want more Portal, on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, we have Bill Play versus Chazelle. And then on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, it's Blaziken versus Remel. Some exciting matches coming up. Playing out some lower bracket matches. And then on Speed Gaming here, we're gonna have looks like the Cuphead All Bosses tournament on the main channel. There is SteamWorld Dig on, not sure what channel that is. Speed Gaming France. Okay, if you're French, you can watch that one. And then there's a lot of other stuff that is undecided at the moment. So be sure to check it out. A lot of good stuff on Speed Gaming. Thank you to our runners. Thank you to Msushi's keyboard.
No problem.
Be sure to check out both the runners.
I'll add to that.
Appreciate it. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Both of you. Bye.
Yes, I'm sure it's over.